Hello Guitar Junkies, a warm welcome. Today I'm inspired by the very famous Woman Tone by Eric Clapton. So after the performance, I give you my take of what I think the woman tone is and how you can achieve it. So pretty much everybody knows is turn down your controls, crank up your Marshall, get some gain, preferably get a Gibson guitar and get this kind of tone. Instead of this sound, which is kind of abrasive, has a bit, has teeth, is still a great rock sound, but you just turn down your tone control. Alright, you can do the same thing on the bass pickup. But the guitar is not going to really do the job for you. So there are two things that I've learned from watching the BBC interview with Mr. Clapton, and that is, number one, the role of the pick, or flat pick, as you call them in Britain, and the use of vibrato. So I'm going to detail that. The tone control and volume control thing, it's all up to your ears, how you set your amp, how much gain structure you have, etc., etc. So the first thing, of course, is the vibrato. Mr. Clapton seems to use a quick vibrato that is always around the note, so he hardly ever does that. Which means reaching the pitch and then adding the vibrato, which is very much like a Gary Moore way or the way of early Carlos Santana, where they just go straight up to the note. Let it sit, and then add the sauce. So what he seems to do more is this. So he always seems to add a subtle vibrato, which is great. It's your handwriting, right? And he also bends the minor third, or the bends up to the blues third, but which is between the minor and major third, right? So just experiment with that, how much tolerance you have. Before the tuning police comes your way, all right? So point number 2 being is the way he used the flat pick. Number 1, it's very obvious that he used mainly downstrokes, which a lot of the old blues style players used to do, and they sound different, but using downstrokes is one thing. I'm more of an upstroke player, actually. Let me demonstrate the difference. Just do the same, or just do some blues phrases with upstrokes. Do the same thing, or pretty much the same thing with upstrokes. Downstrokes, upstrokes, whatever. You get the picture. Upstrokes. So you get a lot more bite with the upstrokes. And what's also obvious, that in Mr. Clapton's own words, is how much pressure you put on the flat pick. So, let's just say the rock god way is this. Right? Just really hit the string hard, squeal like a pig. And what he does is more of a brush stroke, actually. So you have this. The way you can achieve that too, or exaggerate it, is by actually using your plectrum more like a bow. If you can see that, do this kind of motion. And you just heard it. As soon as I leave that kind of picking technique and add my usual attack, you get the sting of, the blues greats like Freddie, and, well, Freddie used to play mainly with his fingers, or Albert, which used to play with his fingers too, but Stevie Ray, for example, right? Clapton. So, summary. Using the controls of your guitar is, of course, one thing. The right equipment is one thing, but ultimately, it's your imagination. They always say, well, sound is in your fingers. I disagree. It's in your imaginations or in your ears, how you perceive things. So the equipment will follow. You have to be able to produce that kind of sound unplugged. You turn it up. You will probably get the same results, or you adjust the amplifier, your overdrive pedal, whatever, or the attack of your pick. Think of your pick as your EQ maybe, and of course the way you touch the string will also play a big role in the sound. So it's not just the gear. It's the way you touch the string. It's the way you use your pick. It's the way you apply your vibrato. And ultimately, it's your imagination of what you want to hear. Something close to, let's say, Mr. Clapton or your favorite player. That's going to determine the sound. And these are just tools. Even this or this is a great tool. But, ultimately, it's you. This was Marcus Deml. Hit the subscribe button. Be a great and positive person. We need you. Marcus, peace out.